even though we may not have everything we need, even though we're being rooted against and wearing our road graves. We're not here on this earth to play and mess around and have fun. We're here to take care of our business, and we're here to spread the word of God. So, number 2 is run your race. So, Cooperstown, Canton, and Springfield. What do all those have in common? Hall of Fame, right? They're all locations of sports Hall of Famers. Now, a Hall of Famer, what exactly is being a Hall of Famer? A Hall of Famer is the best of the best. A Hall of Famer is someone who did what they're supposed to, who went to practice and all that, to be the best at what they do. And that's why they're a Hall of Famer. They're considered heroes of their sports. You don't get into the Hall of Fame by skipping practice or being lazy or just, not putting full effort in. You get to the Hall of Fame with hard work. Now, in the verses we read, chapter 12, if you look back to chapter 11, you see the Hall of Fame of the Bible, or as Jason likes to call it, the Hall of Faith, right? That was you, right?
I'll take credit.
Yeah, Sean's not here.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right. But yeah, it tells us to throw away what entangles us and run with perseverance. So there's people like Noah in there who built the ark when God told him to, or there's people like Abel who gave God his best when his brother didn't. So it tells us to run our race. See, life is like a box of chocolates. No, I'm just kidding. Life is like a race. We all have our own different races, different struggles, or even different areas where we're better than others. No one's race is the same. Let us run with endurance the race set before us. It's a grueling 543.7-mile endurance race from Sydney to Melbourne, Australia, the world's longest and toughest ultramarathon. In 1983, 150 world-class runners converged on Sydney for that event. On the day of the race, the toothless 61-year-old potato farmer showed up, and he registered. He came and he registered for the race, and everyone was kind of like, "Dude, what are you doing?" And he grew up on a farm without the benefit of luxuries like horses and four-wheel drive, and he lived on a huge farm. And whenever the rain would come, he would have to go and herd 2,000 sheep on a 2,000-acre farm. And so he would be up like 2 to 3 nights straight doing this, running and moving around and getting them where they're supposed to be. So the incredulous staff issued clip number 64 as he mingled with the other runners at the starting line. Spectators couldn't believe their eyes and kept saying, "This must be a joke." When the gun went off, bystanders snickered at Cliff. He left behind in his galoshes and overalls at the other runners with their sculpted bodies and running gear. Snickers gave way to laughter when Cliff began to run, not like the other runners, but with what can only be considered as a leisurely odd shuffle. I don't even know what that. Does anybody want to describe that? I don't know, but all of Australia was riveted to the live telecast as they watched the scene unfold. Someone should stop that crazy old man before he kills himself. 5 days, 15 hours, and 4 minutes later, Cliff Young came shuffling across the finish line in Melbourne, Australia. Now, he didn't win by a few seconds or even a few minutes. The nearest runner was 9 hours and 56 minutes behind. Australians were stunned at this remarkable yet seemingly impossible victory. How did it happen, though? Everyone knew that to run an ultramarathon, you ran for 18 hours and then stopped and slept for 6 hours at night, and you repeated this process for 5 punishing days. But no one told Cliff Young this. He just shuffled along day and night and day, without stopping to sleep. Cliff broke the previous race record by 9 hours and became an overnight national hero. Interestingly, professional runners began to study the experiment of the odd leisurely shuffle that Cliff used. Many long-distance runners have since adopted what is called the young shuffle due to its aerodynamic and energy efficiency. Victory in the Christian life comes through endurance. The Christian life is not a 100-yard dash. The Christian life is a marathon. In a short distance race, it's all about speed and who can get there first. But in the long distance race, endurance is what leads to success.
Amen.
In the race of the Christian life, some things are standard for all believers. As Hebrews 12:1 says, the race is set before us. But each of us must run our race in our own special way that God has given us. Against all odds we run the race. For the joy before him, Jesus endured. You and I are his joy. When we run the Christian marathon with endurance, keeping our focus on Jesus, we can be assured of the finishing strong and hearing those words that we all want to hear. Well done, good and faithful servant. So, like the illustration says, that the Christian life isn't just a 100-yard dash, because if you start off your Christian life and you're in a full sprint, you're going to get tired, you're going to burn out, and you're going to just kind of not want to finish anymore. But you have to take your time. It's a marathon. You have to take your time. You have to run with perseverance and run the race that God has put before us. So, am I really short?
You're good. You're good.
Is it good? Feel like ready to get out already?